Hello there, I'm Aldra Hill, and welcome to Europa Universalis 4 Third Rome, Muscovy. In the newest expansion, or should I say immersion pack, for EU4, they've added in quite a lot of changes for the Russian powers, Russian government forms, and also the Patriarch Authority for Orthodox. Now we get the ability to select icons based on patriarchal authority, which I'll go into later, as well as that being able to gain unique ways of getting patriarchal authority, and a lot of other really cool things as well. I debated for a while about what my new series should be on for this DLC. I was considering Ryazan, but I decided what I actually wanted to do is to play a big Muscovy game. Because it's been ages since I played just like a proper Muscovy game. So here I am. We'll be starting as Muscovy, of course, and then standard start on Iron Man. There is some achievement I'd like to get in Ryazan in a future game, so stay tuned for that. As well as that, you can see all my other Let's Plays that I'm doing for Death of the Dishonor as well on my channel, which you can find elsewhere. So let's do this. So it's a pretty standard start with Muscovy, but everything's a little bit different, so the provinces are different since I played last. Let's go through some of the changes. So first of all, the Grand Principality government of the Russian Principality. Basically, the government system has evolved in the years after the fall of Kiev and the pressure from constant incursions. The ruling family exercises great power, but their seniority, succession, and princely appanages can lead to lengthy internal conflicts. One of the main benefits of this, we get three choices, three active abilities, which fill up based on our ruler's admin or points. So admin, diplo, military, we have 312 every year. Once you get to 100, you can enact them. Reform Sdobnik gives us -10 autonomy in all provinces owned. Support Oprichnina will impact all rebel factions by -30%. And finally, probably the strongest, raise Streltsy, which will reduce war exhaustion by 2%, but also raise a Streltsy regiment in each of our states that are able to do so. And basically, a Streltsy regiment is basically like a free regiment that has 10% fire damage bonus, but increases your stability cost when they are in the field. So it's an interesting kind of thing you have to balance there. Alongside that, they have access to an additional type of unit from the Cossacks, which is when you raise Cossack host, what we get is every single province that belongs to the Cossack estate raises a Cossack cavalry unit, which has 10% shock damage, and is basically just awesome. It's basically just ridiculously amazing. I don't think there's actually necessarily any necessary disbenefits for it, and it makes them very strong, so we need to balance that a little bit. Now, Muscovy obviously is in a slightly different situation than it is in the earlier games. Obviously, it has a crap ton of these very little vassals and stuff. I mean, the best thing to do would just be to annex them outright, because obviously we want to form Russia. But we need to own Novgorod, Tver and Yaroslav, Ryazan and Smolensk, and then we can form it and of course be admin tech 10, which will take quite a while. But of course we're going to take the necessary mission of conquering Novgorod first. Although the great Alexander Nevsky protected Rus from the Teutonic and Swedish pillagers from the mantle of the protection of Rus, the mantle of protection of Rus is passed to Muscovy. We must conquer Novgorod and make the princes of Novgorod see the truth by force of arms. Gives us a delicious claim on everything. Oh my god. And we get base tax in Novgorod and inspiring victory, which gives us an absolute insane amount of claims. And we're just going to grab that straight away. Our ruler is a 29-year-old 312 with aggressive expansion reduction and spy network construction. And our heir is 345, which is really nice. So basically, off we goddamn go. I'm basically going to do this like straight away. So let's just do this. They have vassals. So they don't actually have vassals just yet, but they're going to spit out a bunch sooner rather than later. And obviously, I'm going to want to start to annex Perm as soon as possible. I have to wait till 54 to do that, but that's okay. That's okay. So it won't be until about 20 years before I start doing that, because one of the new things in Third Rome is that Siberian nations, or the Russian nations, can colonize empty adjacent provinces just by being next to them. It doesn't cost a colonist, which means we don't have to go expansionist as an idea group. Instead, I can take admin ideas as my first one, which is really cool. I mean, colonists are also kind of useful for if I want to speed it up, but it does mean that I don't actually need to take it, which is really nice. Really nice. I like it a lot. But let's start the initial conquest. So we're going to move all our troops over there. And how much force limits? We have a lot of force limits remaining. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to actually start to give some of these provinces to the Cossacks, just to see what happens, really. Oh, it has to be steppe terrain, obviously. So it actually has to be steppe terrain. So is there any actual provinces we own that are in steppe terrain? Wow, there really isn't. So that's actually a way to avoid a bit of power, because there's not really any steppe terrain provinces that give them that much value. This should definitely, though, go to the boroughs to get more trade control. Because we don't really have that much of that area. So we're going to give this to the boroughs to give that a much better trade control. It reduces our income, but it's an inland center of trade, so we get a lot more value that way. And of course, Muscovy is awesome. So as soon as we get some more steppe lands, we'll be able to give them to the Cossacks. That's a shame. Actually, I did have simple terrain on, which I really, really prefer instead of the normal terrain. And it shows you like the color of it all. That's much better. Yeah, so we don't actually own any of those. So instead of that, I'm going to try and get a general. So we will grant a generalship. Hello. And it is a 3-2. So we actually already started with a good general, so I did not need to do that, but that's okay. We already started with a nice tasty 3-2. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. I'm going to turn off all my forts. And we're going to rival, of course, Novgorod's. And probably the Great Horde. And the third one, well, no, it's going to be Kazan, really. Because I really don't want to touch Lithuania. Because let's be honest, they're going to form the Commonwealth and stuff. It's just an inevitability, isn't it? So we're going to start to fabricate claims onto Kazan, first of all. And then we're going to move up into Novgorod. Let's do it. Oh, also, we actually have income, so we could actually get some dudes. So we'll get fort defense. We get some trade efficiency. Oh, yes. Probably should have got spy network construction, but here we are. And production efficiency. Perfect. I would quite like... So what I could do is I could actually now... So I'm going to show you guys the consecrating metropolitan area. So I'm going to consecrate a metropolitan area right now. In States Authority Development, it'll give increased state maintenance, unfortunately. But it will also reduce devastation constantly. And I get 5% patriarchal authority, which is really sexy. And of course, we have our lovely edicts. So as you can see, our patriarchal authority has just increased by 5%, which gives me missionary strength, local unrest, and manpower. When I hit maximum, it's 2%, minus 3, and 33%, which is insane. So the icons that I can choose from, when I hit, I think it costs 10 to be able to get that. So when I have an icon, I get it costs 10. Discipline 5%, manpower coverage speed 10%, stupid good. Harsh treatment cost and unrest, stupid good. These are really, really strong. Aggressive expansion impact, improved relations, oh my god. Institution embracement cost and spread, holy crap. So really, really good to do. And you don't really get any more really, except for some events and conversions and stuff. We're just gonna move all our armies over there, because obviously we can't declare war until it's time. Oh, give me all that good shit. Yes, we have gained the humiliated rival casus belli. Thank you for noticing. And we're gonna beat the sun out of them. Let's not lie to ourselves here. We're gonna just absolutely destroy them. So Odoyev is immediately joined a trade league. That's unfortunate. So I am gonna call them in actually, because I would quite like to conquer them. Actually, I'm not, because, well, we'll call them in because it's not like they're gonna call anyone else in. So we're gonna make it a goal to take Novgorod, and we're gonna call in Odoyev. I'm just gonna wait because I don't want them to get any allies. I'm just gonna wait and see where they go. Is that really what you want to do? Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, and we're still making bank as well. We have so much manpower, it's insane. Where are you going? Going to Pskov, alright. Alright. Come on, hurry up. Here, boy. Here, boy. Pskov doesn't have any claims, do they? No, they don't. Poor Odoyev. You joined the wrong trade league, buddy. You joined the wrong trade league. And of course, our numerous vassal swarm will basically just overwhelm them completely. Oh, they're moving into Neva for us. How kind. Ah, we actually can't get there. Lame. It's unfortunate. Where are you idiots going? There you go. Let's go this way so we don't get too much attrition. Yeah, we'll just get all those sieges very easily and basically just obliterate the enemy entirely. We'll move to Adoyev as well. Probably should have made the war goal Novgorod so I can get more war score not Novgorod so I can make the war score earlier, but here we are. Thanks. Good old vassals. This is the thing. I mean, having vassals is sometimes annoying because it'd be nicer just to directly control that land. But also, they get to just vassal swarm the crap out of things, and it's very satisfying. You don't really have to think about much, which is really nice. So it looks like I'm going to need to go over there to help them out a little bit. Alright, come on then. Let's go help them out. Consarn it. Yep, of course they've gotten like a successor. We need a Jagalian. Son of a bitch. Every time. Yeah, it's much better if they didn't do that. That's the thing. Oh, declare war in France the restoration of union. Oh my god. That doesn't normally happen, so now the war is continuing. I assume they just surrender it, but nope, they did not. Alright, everyone go here. Let's wait for these sieges to end, basically. Our vassals are being awesome. I'm also going to fabricate claims onto Ryazan. So you can start to get some of those sexy claims. Oh shit, where you going, homie? Going to Ladoga. Of course, it is forest, so we're going to be attacking it. We're going to be the attackers in this. Nope, they're not even going to participate. All right, be like that. We also have Tevir over here. So many people to conquer. Oh shit. Looks like we made a whoopsie. Get 'em, boys. Go, go, go. Oh, wow, we're actually getting wrecked. Maybe we should have just fought them properly. Hang on, what is this? This is awful for us. Whoa, they got that discipline bonus. What's up with this? 6. Oh, I'm not sure this is worth it. Let's get out of here, guys. We lost. We lost big time. Oh, wow. That's not good. Let's get the hell out of here. Alright, everyone support me for God's sake. We played this a little bit fast and loose, I think. We definitely played it a little bit too fast and loose. We should have been more careful. Wow, I'm gonna lose so much manpower. Damn. Don't really want to raise their loyalty anymore. So that is unfortunate, though. Can grab them leftly charge and get diplomat support, though. That's pretty nice. I can also get admin support because I can make a generous donation. And then seek support of the clergy. Oh, seek support of the clergy gives me 5 patriarchal authority as well. And then I can demand administrative support and get 100 admin points. Of course. Can't believe I forgot to do this. Jesus. Oh man, that is bad though. Whew! So I could raise some levies, but then they get all pissed off and stuff. So that's not good. I think I'd rather just wait, because obviously it's better to keep them with the manpower recovery speed plus 20% for as long as possible. Jesus though, we got rinsed. We got rinsed. We deserve that, didn't we? No, don't attach there. Attach to this one. How long did they get there? 26th. And 31st and 30th. There we go. Better. Thank you, Jesus. Right, let's go actually beat them up, for God's sake. This is getting a bit tedious. We should have done this a lot better. I think we need to send some guys to be sieging, though, don't we? Because we have a bit too many. Yeah, that's a bit too many. Kind of suffering a lot of attrition here. Go away, please. Bye. Much better. All right. All right, everybody go siege, because they're stack wiped. Man, we should have done that a lot better. That was awful. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. It's a very poor first play. But that's okay. These things happen, you know? By these things happen, I mean sheer incompetence. That's okay. Sheer incompetence is important. If you didn't demonstrate sheer and total incompetence every now and then, there'd be no fun. We still got a couple troops here and there as well. Oh man, it means they're raising troops. Lame. Stop raising troops, bro. It's not cool. Don't be... Why you gotta be a dick, though? Oh man, I gotta leave behind dudes again, don't I? They're doing that thing again. They try and kill us. Stop trying to be cool and stuff. You're not cool. You're lame. Nobles demand all rights. Monthly autonomy change and boyars get loyalty. Oh, yes. Give me that loyalty for freezies. Yes. Give me that loyalty. Just go kill everyone. Stop trying to survive. It's very annoying. It's becoming very, very annoying. Accept your demise. I've already killed all my manpower. Alright, it's really dickish of you. Oh, wait, what? Is he Dodoyev? Oh, it was that one. Cool. Ryazan's declared war on Odoyev. Ooh, that's a shame, isn't it? It's a real shame. What are you gonna do about that? Because kind of already conquered them, you know. You see the problem with that. I think you can. I think you can. Alrighty. War is almost over. It's just taking us 2 years. It's fine. Build spinal works on Kazan. Build spinal works on Ryazan, and we'll conquer them very quickly as well. Just stop these douchebags being douchebags. Because they are being douchebags. Man. Hey. There we are. Could you stop, please? You jerks. Hey, raise the manpower. Good stuff. There we go. Oops. God damn, it takes so long to get to Neva. There we are. We can just split up like this. We'll move our troops over here. Yeah, we definitely did this in a very suboptimal way, but that's alright. Could have been worse. Hey, Novgorod's been taken. Let's wait for those to be sieged. Is that a core? No, it's not even that useful, to be honest. We definitely want Neva as well, so. Cool. Let's take everything we want. Ah, no diplomats. Please, me, please. Aldrahill, why would you let me down? There we go. Cool. So, obviously, we want to take all the good shit. So first of all, what's the best value provinces? So obviously we want Neva and Novgorod. And we definitely... Oh man, the aggressive expansion is heavy. But we definitely want those. Another thing we want is we want to cut off these buttholes in Sweden. Actually, to be honest, Sweden aren't really a problem for a while, so it's not really an issue. They can go to Sweden. So that's kind of fine. Taking Adoyev might be smart, but we did actually call them in. We don't have a claim for them, so I think it might be a better idea if... It might be a better idea if we do just leave them alone, because it's 12 OE that we don't need. But it is a capital province, so nah. Come to Papa and give me all your money. Nice. Yeah, no shit trade league's been disbanded. Cool, so we take Novgorod, we take that. It might be a good idea to just basically take every province that borders others. So like over here. Is any more valuable stuff? Any good trade goods anywhere? It's mostly just fur. But so I mean in terms of development as well, it's pretty decent development over here. There's an 11 over there. We're not going to get that. This is, this is the first of many wars. So we could just actually grab all of these. And this would basically block off Novgorod from Lithuanian touching. So Lithuania doesn't touch it too much. But that already gets me a coalition with Novgorod. Man, I wish it would just show me what the aggressive expansion is for everybody. We basically need to take all these provinces because Neva is super valuable as a place. And we need to take these so that Lithuanian Order and Lithuania don't, and Poland and Lithuania don't get any wise ideas. Sweden shouldn't do anything, but I think this is the best thing to do. Although humiliating would be very good as well. Actually, I think we do want to humiliate because we want to be able to fill out this thing. So something I might do is just take one less province. We may not necessarily need that one. Yes, we don't need this one. Oh, it's a fort though. We do. It's a fort. Man, it just means that the war takes so much longer, but I really do want to humiliate. I really do want to humiliate. This is the thing. I could take Lucky instead and then just leave that one there. It's like a nice little fort. That could be a good idea. Will be interesting. If I have to kill any rebels, I have to go all the way around, but that'll be okay. So we humiliate them, and we get all the value that we want. 84 ducats, and we get to humiliate. Beautiful. Ah, perfect. Okay, then we're just gonna literally core everything. I actually forgot. Oh no, I already am on Admin Focus. Perfect. And we're gonna just mothball all those forts. I really do not think we actually need a fort in Novgorod because we have one in Lucky, but we will keep it for now because we are still in the week or in the early week game, so the week early game. So this is a really good start to the game, guys. In the next episode, we will start to push into the Kazanis. They are allied with the Timurids, however, so it will be interesting to see what happens there. So maybe we'll actually go to Ryazan instead and conquer them, and it'll be delicious because we'll just conquer a whole bunch of stuff from them and get stuff on the Golden Horde. Then move into Kazan and just kind of keep conquering. The idea behind this is to conquer as much as possible and basically see what we can do, and because I get a chance to fabricate claims on entire states once we form Russia, which can be a lot of fun. So make sure you check out the other series I have on my channel, as well as that. Do also leave me a like and a comment. I love to hear what you think. God, I'm tripping over my words. And I love to hear your perspectives, and it just merely, I love it. I love it. And of course, you can find my Patreon in the description as well if you want to see more of like me and just support me in general. And also, I am likely streaming, if you're watching this when it comes up, I am streaming this at twitch.tv/Aldrahill, streaming a variety of other games, so make sure you check it out as well. So I was Aldrahill, I'll continue to be. That was a very long outro, and we're going to make Muscovy great again by conquering the entire world. Bye-bye.